LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. As the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wade dishes to Stoudemire. Here's Cotton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him. especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. Boy, that was a nice job.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fry. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Cotton. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wade. The pass to Cotton. Puts up a 3. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Nobody near Irving. No good again that time. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that deep. And force them to.
No good off the back of the rim. And still a... And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case in the landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think, unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. The drive by James. Dellavedova from outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Dellavedova, the pass to James. Right wing, Lets the three fly. And again, it's Dellavedova with a three. Dellavedova's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Cleveland.
And you know, with LeBron, he's played over 40,000 career minutes. He played more than Larry Bird did his entire career. More than NBA Iron Man Andre Miller as well. And those miles take their toll.
Thompson sets the pick for Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Dellavedova. Love with a wide open look. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And for LeBron, last season, the longest injury absence of his career. I think he's smart to protect his body, though. If he can keep healthy, he can play for a long time at a very high level.
Miami no good on that time either. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Smith missing again.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Wade dishes to Dang, and he gets it to go. That's now 8 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.